Hey guys, good morning. Happy Monday. It's Daryl here. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I think I forgot to put the Junior Martin Luther King Jr. I think I forgot to put that in my last video. I am sorry. Okay, as you can see, I just got back from my walk and I'm probably going to go on a bike ride this morning as it's above 32 degrees. So wish me luck. But there's a few things I want to talk about first. You guys know it gets my blood pumping when I'm out on my walk, and I got a few things I want to talk about. I don't know if you guys have seen this new video yet. And there's just a few things I want to discuss. A few things that are troubling me about Trumpism. All right. Okay, the people that infiltrated the Capitol on the 6th. They profess themselves to be patriots fighting for America. They liken themselves a lot to the Revolutionary soldiers back in 1776. I just found out today. I didn't know this. The people who do that sign, I think it's like this, that white sign. I think it means, I just found out today, it means the 3%ers, and supposedly only 3% of the population fought against the British. I guess that's their claim, that it doesn't take very many people. It just takes some strong patriots to take down a bad government or whatever. I guess that's their claim. Okay, so they liken themselves to patriots. Personally, I think that's an insult. It's blasphemous to our great country, to the real patriots. All right, let me just give you an example. When I hear the word patriots, like Revolutionary War patriots, I always think of Nathan Hale. Nathan Hale. All right, he was a Revolutionary War soldier. He's from right here in Connecticut. Now, this is all off the top of my head. This is just from memory. I think he's from Reading, Connecticut. I'm not exactly sure which. It's a small state, so I can't be that far off. But he's from Connecticut, all right? I believe that the reason he is most famous was for his quote. He was captured by the British. I believe he was only 21 years old. Again, this is all from memory now, so you have to excuse me if I'm a bit off here or there. 21 years old, captured by the British. He's on the gallows, noose around his neck. What's his quote? I have only but one life to give for my country. That's it. That's basically saying, you know what, British? F you. Do your worst. Bring it. He is seconds away from his neck being snapped, and he just gives the British a big F you. Okay, that's that is a Revolutionary War soldier, man. That's something. I seriously just got goosebumps. Okay, so let's look at one of these clowns. The shaman, the good old shaman. Hey, you know what? Speaking of I wish I knew the sign letter for Q, the letter Q. Shaman, the shaman. I think I have a note from his mother that it came across my desk here. Let me see if I could read it. This is from the shaman's mom. Dear authorities / FBI, please excuse my baby shaman boy from lockup. You see, he gets a terrible tummy ache if he doesn't get his fresh peas and carrots. Signed, mother of the nutcase. I'm not sure if that's really from the shaman's mama, but this is the people that are claiming to be revolutionary soldiers. That they got to get good fresh fruit and vegetables, or they get a very bad tummy ache. And and not only that, but they have their mommy tell the authorities that. That's so heartwarming. Okay, let's just look at that really quick. Shaman gets a tummy ache because if he doesn't get organic fruit and vegetables in jail. Nathan Hale. Nathan Hale is probably even younger than the shaman is. I'm guessing the shaman's probably in his mid-30s. Probably lives in his mother's basement. And he flips off the British just before he gets his neck snapped. See, that's the difference between a real revolutionary soldier, America, our history, and the people that are making a mockery of our history. All right, let's move on. I heard another story this morning about a woman, I think she's from Florida, that purportedly stole Nancy Pelosi's laptop. Now, this story, I heard this story a week ago, but it gets more interesting. Apparently, she's taken down all of her social media platforms, and she's fled her residence. Why? Because allegedly now, this was on ABC, NBC, and CBS. Allegedly, she tried to sell Nancy Pelosi's laptop to Russia. Swear to God, it's a real story. I don't know if it's true or not. I wouldn't doubt it. I got to ask you guys, I don't, for the life of me, this is why I have no respect for Trump supporters, for these Trumpers. This is why they have absolutely, I feel like they have absolutely zero. I feel like they're a cult because they can't use logic to discern Russia from China and the geopolitics, history, any of that. They think that Putin was nice to Trump, so he's got to be great. If he is nice to Trump, he's a friend of ours, And just like, say, Mike Pence. A month ago, Mike Pence was fantastic. Now they want to, so you can see pretty much it's a cult, man. If you love Donald Trump, you're for Donald Trump, you have a Donald Trump flag, then you are A-okay in their book. You say one bad word about Donald Trump or anything to do with Trump or his family or anything, then you are the ultimate enemy and must be annihilated. All right. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. So in this video that came out today, they show them saying a prayer and they're shaking. They're in the Senate chamber. Thank you, Lord, from saving us from the globalists, the communists, saving our country. Wait a minute. What globalists? What communists? Globalists. What's a globalist? Is that going back to the United Nations and that whole conspiracy theory, that one nation, one world order, and all that crap? Is that what they're trying to say? Because I don't get it. I truly don't get it. Whenever I talk to Trump supporters, they start spewing stuff about Joe Biden and China. You would think that he was actually born in Wuhan or Shanghai or something. All right. Hey, I don't know. I don't know if Hunter Biden did have some financial dealings with China. Seeing as China is going to be the world's biggest economy, if it's not already, I could understand. It maybe Joe Biden did do some kind of dealings or investment with China. I don't know. Kind of like how Donald Trump invested with Russia. Remember that? But see, in Trump supporters' eyes, that's A-okay. We could sell a computer. We could sell Nancy Pelosi's computer to Vladimir Putin because he loves America. He loves Donald Trump. I gotta wonder, do these people really believe that Vladimir Putin and Russia want the best for America? That they are, Putin and Russia are friends and buddies and pals of the United States. They want to see America great again. This is what I'm talking about. Why it doesn't make any sense. First of all, like the Trump supporters have no understanding whatsoever of history, geopolitics. They can't tell the difference. I remember this when Trump first took office, that these Trumpers, remember, it was Muslims, because Donald Trump always needed the boogeyman, right? And when he first took office, it was Muslims. And then when they weren't a threat anymore, it became the Mexicans and so on. And then it was Black Lives Matter. There's always got to be an enemy that white men have to fight against. And white women get all excited when their white men fight against these enemies. And that's making America great again. So back in 2016, most Trumpers, I saw Trumpers talking all sorts of smack about a Sikh, S-I-G-H-K, something, the people of the religion of the Sikh religion that wear turbans. Now, I'm pretty sure they're not even Islamic or Muslim at all. They have nothing to do with Islam or any of that. But hey, it's just so ridiculous. Trump supporters just threw them all in the same category. They couldn't tell the difference between a Hindu, a Buddhist, or Islam or a Muslim. They were all, in the same corner as far as Trump supporters were concerned. They just weren't Christian. And that's another thing. Okay, so which brings me to the caravan. We have the caravan bridge coming up from the Honduras, right? And that's why we're building the wall, to keep these people out. Now, why are these people traveling? Why are they all moving up? If you look into it, between the pandemic and at least 2 severe hurricanes that hit Nicaragua, the Honduras, that whole area, devastated the area. And then on top of the corruption and everything else and the cartels, it makes life very short and miserable in those areas. So they're willing to hike for miles just to say screw it and we're out of here because we're gonna die if we stay here. It's desperation, right? So Trump supporters, I guess that's what they mean by globalists. When it comes to bombs and bullets, they have no problem. Bomb the hell out of these guys, bomb the hell out of those guys. If they're a different color skin, if they're a different religion, that's fine. We could find all the money in the world. And then there's no problem with going across, going to other countries around the world. If you want to bomb them, oh, we're there. But the minute you want to help somebody, forget that. We got to put the walls up. We got isolate America. We can't help nobody. You're on your own. Got to work your way up by your own bootstraps. The problem with that is, like, coming from my background with drug addiction, dealers, bad people in general, they thrive on people that are desperate, people that are down on their luck, and at the end of their rope, desperate. If we don't put a hand out to help our neighbors, like people in Honduras, Nicaragua, after hurricanes. And I'm not talking about just dropping a pallet of money out the back of a plane, which I have a feeling that some of the Democrats even do, just to say they did it, they helped out. Because as we all know, a lot of times that money never even goes to the people they're helping. You got to get down and dirty. There's no easy solutions when you're helping people. But if we actually helped out our neighbors, or we actually gave a flying fig Newton about our neighbors and helped them out, maybe they wouldn't be so desperate at a life and death choice of either staying in their country and dying, or just risking everything and trying to get up to the United States to live and bring their family for their only, in a pure act of desperation. So this is what, when you're talking about, they're against globalism, whatever, supposedly, I think that's what they're talking about. They don't, when it comes to bombs and bullets, no problem. We can go anywhere, we can cross any border. We are the United States and we rule the earth. But if you're talking about helping somebody out after a hurricane, through a pandemic, reaching out, helping other human beings, oh, no. No, we don't go for that in America. God, guns, bombs, and bullets. I don't get it sometimes, man. I don't get it. All right, I've gone on too long. You guys have a good Monday and a good Martin Luther King Day.